What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today's the return of Punishing Gray Raven. The second time I hear this game. Last time was almost a year ago. And this song is called HIKARI, requested by DJSingleTone and Mikerophonee from the channel Vanguard Sound Studio, composer Ghost Final. 3.6 million views. And Kuro Games. Okay, cool. The only thing I remember from Punishing Gray Raven was that it was highly requested at the time, and that it sounded kind of electronic, and that's as far as I remember. I didn't even hear the other one before this. I wanted to kind of go in like brand new again, which is kind of a common theme on this channel. So let's get into it. HIKARI from Punishing Gray Raven, which apparently is a mobile game. Crazy. Let's go. Loud. Ooh, chant vocal? Like it's building up a little bit. Oh. Mobile game. Oh, I just noticed the picture changed. She was like looking down and then... What? Okay, that just... A lot just happened in 3 minutes. That just flew by. Okay. You know, it's not often you get songs where it's like two sides to a coin. I think traditional writing tends to sort of rubber band back into like how it started, and you know, kind of give you a kind of like a peaks and valleys sort of effect. It's going up, changes, and then we're back to somewhat the, you know, it has like this familiarity to it. Then there's songs kind of like this where, and then there's progressive, which is just like very linear and just doesn't ever repeat. And then there's songs like this, which are pretty rare, and where it's just two-sided in a way. It's like one song here, and then it just morphs, which clearly could have just been another song, but there's an artistic choice as to why it wasn't. And that makes my already curious brain even more curious-er. And that makes me think, like, is this associated to a character specifically? I don't know if there's two different characters here or just one. Because right here I see kind of this, like, red collar with red eyes. Okay, maybe that is the same character the whole time. Okay. So maybe just different angles. So maybe this is what I'm assuming is Hikari. But I'm confused because, like, right above it says Kowloon, and then underneath it says Metropolis. It says Kowloon, Hikari, Metropolis. So, and then something in another language that I can't read. So please let me know what that says. So if it is a character theme, then my only assumption would be that this character has quite a lot of depth, enough to have split personalities, or they were one way and became another way through the story or something. So musically, at least, that was really impressive how it went from pretty much, you know, like drum and bass and very quick, and a very interesting mix too of like orchestral electronic with, you know, the high vocal. That was pretty unique already in itself. But then it went into this nice sort of clean thing, and then just ended on that note, all within 3 minutes. So yeah. Now the other thing to think about is I do not know. Someone out there, I'm sure, has seen. I know some people exist out there that have seen all my videos, which is wild, but there's some. And I'm going to have to ask them. I'm not sure who they are, by the way, but if you're one of them watching this, have I ever done a mobile game before? Besides, I think I have, but I can't remember which one. I'm talking like strictly mobile. Oops. I want to say Arknights was one, but I don't remember. I feel like that was maybe one of them. Either way, I just kind of wanted to like expand on that a little bit and how little I've heard from mobile games. I don't play mobile games. My phone is literally to like check Twitter and get Discord notifications, you know, and post to my guitar Instagram or something. You know what I mean? Like I never, you know, I can tell you what the last game I played was on mobile, and that was Flappy Bird. Remember that? Yeah. That was a sad story, by the way. But Flappy Bird, and that was like what, 2014? Something like that. I've just never been like a big app person. You know, I don't do learning apps. I just don't use my phone really for apps and games. I like PC gaming and like console gaming. So I feel like, and I'm not alone in this, you know, but it's nice to know that developers don't brush off soundtracks, because when I think up until 2 minutes ago, or the first time I heard Punishing Gray Raven, when I thought of the word mobile game, I would just think of music of like Angry Birds or something, just like some do. I don't know, you know, just it seemed like they were years behind. Obviously, I didn't know what was out there. Maybe there was stuff back then that was cool, but what I'm saying is like I would never in 1,000 years think that's originating from a mobile game. So that's really cool. It makes me think how much more attention to detail is the game itself. But that's really impressive. You know, it's really impressive. Clearly, the composer knows what they're doing. They sound like an established producer already. Ghost Final, never heard of them, but you know, kind of reminds me of like Fury, the game Fury, which I'll be playing someday. I don't know when. Just a side note, but Fury is a game that has like, from what I've gathered, like known composers, but that do their own thing, and they were already established before the game. So that's what it seems like. It seems like this game is like featuring Ghost Final, unless you know, whatever. That's where you guys come in and tell me all that. Either way, it's really impressive stuff, you know. It's the second time I heard this game, and both times have been like outstanding quality as far as production and sounds. Everything sounds so clean, and you know, there's like no complaints at all. It just sounds really, really good. But I think I'm like the thing I'm more fixated on, besides, you know, why did it switch, is just the whole mobile thing. It's just so fascinating because like I always ignored it, and I just have no interest in it. And who knows what I've been missing out on. And now I'm curious for many things, like have I done it before? You know, what other cool songs exist from these games? What other cool soundtracks are on mobile games only? I'm talking strictly mobile, by the way. So, Hikari, Punishing Gray Raven. Oh, I just remembered why this game stuck out to me. I just remembered. Like I said, I didn't check out the other video before I checked this one out. And the reason I do that, by the way, people ask me, like, well, why don't you just check out the previous one? I react to these songs for the first time, right? So my whole thing, and anyone who knows me like on Discord or like my mods, anyone, they know that I go out of my way to not like accidentally hear something, to, you know what I mean? Like if I'm in a Twitch stream and it's a game I haven't really like played, I leave or I mute it. Pretty serious about this thing, right? I take it very seriously. So what I mean by me not checking out the other song, which was Narwhal, I can once again check it out like without remembering much about it besides whatever was left from that first impression. So it's like experiencing it again for the first time. So that's just me, my personality, and why I do that. But anyways, the reason why I remembered why that stuck out, besides it being so cool, is I remember I said it sounded kind of like Nier a little bit. And then the comments were like, there was actually like a collaboration with Nier or something. I just remember that. You know, it's not a lot of times you'll get memories like that or something. So that stuck out to me. Anyways, let me know more about Punishing Gray Raven. Why is Gray Raven misspelled? Actually, I don't know that. As far as, I don't know, this is one of those things, totally side tangent. But wherever you're from in the world, how do you spell gray? Because I used to think it was A-Y, but the color, from my knowledge, it's E. So let me know. I thought the word gray with an A was like more of a name. I don't know. I don't know what we're deciphering English, but let me know about that. As far as I know, why is it spelled G-R-A-Y? Anyways, thank you, DJSingleTone and Mikerophonee. Cool OST. Cool OST. Thanks to everyone to see you here. Cannot be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Have a good night.